Hey everyone, I am here today to do my February empties. So yeah, I don't really have that many this month, but I thought I would just let you guys know what I finished up so I can toss them. First one was Bath & Body Works Twisted Peppermint Foaming Hand Soap. I think everyone and their mom knows about that. It smells good, I like it, but I'm just trying to get through all my hand soaps. Finished up some cotton rounds, 100. They were okay, no complaints. Here's a makeup item. This isn't really finished up, but I'm going to include it in this empties because I know I'll finish the rest of it up. This is the Becca Spotlight Perfector in Opal, I believe it's called. Shimmering Skin Perfector Spotlight in the shade Opal. This came in a little set and I did clean it out and pull out the stopper. I have been mixing this with my Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector in Pearl, which is in my Project 10 pan. So they're mixed together in sample jars. That way it's easier to use them in the morning. That way I don't have to like dig into here and mix it with that. So this I'm going to go ahead and count as done for this month, but it's not really totally done. Another makeup item I finished up was the Chanel Le Volume de Chanel, and this is in 10. I do believe they have a couple different black shades. I really liked this mascara, so let's see. Where can you see this really well? Maybe right there. Okay, so if you can tell, it's like the little spikes are almost like triangles, but they're very short, but the body of the wand is thicker than most mascara brushes. So I really enjoyed this mascara. I think it was really good at building volume for me, but still keeping them very separated. I think this is a unique brush that just happens to work very well with the type of lashes that I have, which are short, straight, blonde, and fine. So basically the worst lashes you can have. Yeah, so I really did like this. I got this when Nordstrom had their Mascara Madness. That's like twice a year. I think it's only one day each time. It's like spring and fall. It's buy 3 mascaras for the price of 2, or buy 2 get 1 free. So that does help with the cost of this a little bit. It's still really expensive. It's not something that I need to have, but hopefully maybe down the road I'll buy it again, but it's definitely not going to be an everyday repurchase staple for me. But I definitely liked this, and I like it better than the other designer mascara that I'm using now. So really enjoyed that product, but unfortunately it did just dry up and get too goopy. I also finished up another Fantasy by Britney Spears little body souffle. This was in Love to Project Pan, I believe. So I used that, but that might have been the second one. I used up 2 of them. I also finished up the Josie Maran Argan, and I liked that. It was fine. It came in a gift set. Our Josie Maran Whipped Argan Oil and Vanilla Bean little body butter. This was also my Love to Project Pan. I loved this. So good, so good. Clarisonic Brush Head. This is the Radiance one. I got this in a 500 point perk from Sephora a while back. I love the Radiance brush heads. They are now my favorite. They are like an in-between the Sensitive and the Cashmere brush head. But I just think that this still cleans a little bit better than the Cashmere brush head, and it's the same price as the regular ones. So I'm using those right now, and I really like this. Will definitely repurchase those in the future. I finished up a Bath & Body Works Sweet Cinnamon Pumpkin pocket bag, the hand sanitizer stuff. This was okay. I'm pretty sure this was my car from like 5 years ago, so not 5 years. It's probably just been like 2 or 3, but anyway, it was okay. I have plenty of those to use up. I also finished this fragrance rollerball. This was also in my Love to Project pan. This was the Amber Vanilla in number 3. This smelled really good, but like I said in my Love to Project pan, it was the kind of fragrance that it really hung close to your body. I like fragrances that project a little bit more, but if you work in a fragrance sensitive environment, or you have fragrance sensitive friends, relatives, whatever, this might be a good option for you because I do think it hangs close to the body, but still smells really nice. Also finished up my Clinique Bottom Lash Mascara. I really miss this. I just like this mascara. It just like works for my bottom lashes. It's a tiny brush. It's a tubing formula. So you will see like little black specks coming off at the end of the night with warm water removal, but it does not smudge on me. And I do have some issues with some mascaras smudging on me on my lower lashes. I also finished up this MAC Zoom Lash. This has a skinny traditional bristle brush. This was okay. I like this as a lengthening sort of first step mascara. I was using like four different mascaras. I was using the Chanel, the MAC Zoom Lash, the Clinique Bottom Lash, and my next item, which is the Lancome Sills Booster XL, another deluxe size sample. This is just a white mascara primer with fibers in it. I really like this. This is probably my favorite lash primer that I've ever found, and I like to get it when it's a 100-point perk or it's a sample code on Sephora or something like that. Like, I don't know that I've ever actually paid for a full size of this, but I do enjoy the product, and I mean, maybe I would purchase it, but it's pretty easy to come by as a gift with purchase or a sample code. Here is the LA Colors Nail Polish Remover 32 pads in the pear scent. These are those little tiny super thin pieces of cotton that are soaked with like an oily type liquid. I got these in like a set. I got like 10 of them for $6 on Amazon or something like that. I don't like these for actually taking off my nail polish. They don't work for me. I use a base coat, two coats of my color, and then Sech Vite as my top coat. So maybe that's why these don't work. I think maybe if you just use like one coat of a color, these might do a little bit better. I've been using these to clean off the necks of my nail polish bottles. I saw that suggestion online somewhere, and it's been doing really well for that. I do think these might be handy for travel, or if you want to keep them at your desk to take them off at work, or if you want to take off your nail polish and you're on a train or you're in a car or some other type of situation where traditional nail polish is a really tricky thing. Traditional nail polish remover is a really tricky thing to do. These might be a good idea, but on like for the daily, no, I'm going back to like regular nail polish remover. And I do think that the Josie Maran ones performed a little bit better than these. So if the traveling thing and that kind of thing is actually something you're looking for, the Josie Maran ones might perform a little bit better than these LA Color ones. I also finished up this deluxe size sample of the Clinique Moisture Surge Intense. I believe this was in a Birchbox. I really like this. I have a full size of this that I got in a set around the holidays last year. I've gone through a couple different bottles of this. I like it. It just works for me. I don't know. I feel like that's the kind of a product you either like it or you don't. So I like it. I did use up one Wallflower this month, the Bath & Body Works Black Cherry Merlot. I really liked this as a candle. No, I really like this as a hand soap. It smells like grape juice and it smells delicious. But I do not like it as a Wallflower or as a candle. That's the word I was looking for. Candle. Oh, and I've also decided to take my candles out of my Empties because they were just kind of big and annoying to store, and I didn't really feel like anyone was really that interested in them because I don't use anything interesting. I'm not using any new different brands or anything like that. So I took them out. If you guys want me to put them back in, I will, but I'll leave that up to you. Here are some random things I'm getting rid of. So I have a couple little eyelash curler refills. I just had them in this little yellow thing. I don't know what they're for. I had my other lash refills, eyelash curler refill pad things with my lash curler, and I just switched it actually, but I don't even know what they're for, so I'm just gonna get rid of them. I also am getting rid of this MAC eyeshadow in Woodwinked. This has gone bad. I used it for my 3-minute makeup tag, and my eyes were a little red that night, so I tried it again and my eyes got worse. So I'm gonna go with This Is Bad. It's a beautiful shade. You can look up swatches online. It's great for an all-over color. I like how orangey it is. I think it looks really nice with blue eyes, but I think I would also look stunning on brown eyes. It's sort of a really bronzed up summery look. I just really think I think it is a unique shadow. I don't think I've come across another shadow with as much orange shift to it that one has. So this is gonna go in the trash for now, but it's something that I might consider for back to MAC or a repurchase down the road. The last items that I have to show you are some lashes and lash glue. So I decided to go through my lashes. I don't really have that many, but I'm just going to get rid of some old ones. So I think these were Ardell Demi Wispies and some Andrea accent lashes in 305. You can see they've got glue all over them. They're a bit mangled, and they've just been chilling in my drawer for too long, so I'm going to go ahead and trash them. I'm also going to trash these Salon Perfect Flare Short Black Lashes. I used up about a third of them. And I'm also going to go ahead and trash, I think these are Red Cherries, Flare Medium Blacks. I like the Red Cherries Short Flare in black. They're shorter than these short, and the mediums are too long and don't look right on me. So I'm keeping my short flares, and these are really old. I'm going to get rid of those too. I don't really know anyone who would want those. And just because they're eyelashes, I feel kind of weird about giving them away. So I'm also going to go ahead and get rid of my lash glues. I had a duo glue in clear and a small duo glue in dark tone. I like the dark tone better. I just think it works so much easier, and you don't have to go covering it up then. So I prefer the dark tone. That's what I'm going to repurchase, but this has separated, and this one's actually newer. And this one, well, they both smell really bad. I mean, lash glue smells bad to begin with, but they smell like ammonia. Like they're not going near my eyes. So they're going. So that was all the empties I had. There was an empty I lost. It was a deluxe size sample of the Perricone Face Finishing Moisturizer. That was a nice lightweight moisturizer, but it smelled bad. It didn't smell as bad as some Perricone products, but it definitely didn't smell good. And it was okay during daytime for me, but it wasn't enough at nighttime, so I probably would not repurchase that. So in February, I finished up 7 makeup items totaling $48. And that does not include like the MAC eyeshadow that I'm trashing. It doesn't include products that are trashed. It includes products that I've finished up. So 7 makeup items were finished totaling $48. 13 total items with a total of $88. So that's how much I have used up this month. You know, it's definitely a lot lower than last month, but I have a lot of things like body care and skincare that are like on the cusp of almost finishing. So I think March will be a really good month for me. So that's what I finished up this month. If you guys have any questions about these products or whatever, anything, let me know. All right, bye.